Welcome, welcome, welcome! How we all doing? The intro animation is so cute. Look at it. Artist popped off, dude. Artist went hard. Bruh. Welcome. Let's just enjoy one last run through of it, huh? We get right into it. We jump right. Scared you? Good. I'm glad I scared you. Oh, wonderful. Dude, it's crazy how hard they went. They did not need to go this hard. Spill the tea? There's plenty of tea. Plenty of tea in my cup. Alright, gamers. Welcome. You guys like my new shirt? It doesn't... It's so annoying. I wish they made it for necks that weren't Japanese. Because I could button it up and I'd look more chill, but it's like a Pikmin shirt. Isn't that cool? I've had this for a while. I just haven't worn it. So I felt like, when can I wear a shirt? And I was like, you know what, fuck it. No, I'm just gonna wear it. I'm just gonna wear it. I don't give a fuck. Isn't this so cute? Sorry. They steal the little button. There's no button here. But secretly, chat, there is there is a button. They stole it. That's so fucking cute. Wait, is that the way you wear it? I think you can wear it with the button fully up, but it's just too tight for me. But I like it a lot. It looks sick. It's such a cool shirt. I do fuck with it. You look like you're Zen. I do look like I've gone on a Zen retreat. Yeah, so actually in Bangladesh, there's a master in the hills, and I smoked something, and I think I just saw things like that. That's what I look like. I like came back from that. Actually, I think it's I actually don't like that it's always lentil soup at the Google cafeteria. Okay. It's a very oddly specific call out there. All right. I look evil. Okay, well. All right. Thanks, guys. I did some voice acting again. I voiced in Pyrocynical's newest video. Bunch of lines. Oh, it was so stressful. Pyro, I was talking to Pyro, I was just chatting to Pyro, in general. And I don't know if you guys watch his videos. And I was chatting with him, and he's like, oh, I got this line for you. I got this character for you to do. It's quite a lot though. You cool to do it? He's like, I'll pay you, of course. It's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I like your videos. Let me just do it. And then, he sends me the sheet, and I look at it, and it's long. And I'm like, okay, shit, okay. Like, I messaged him, like, so, like, what kind of voice do you want for it? And then he goes on, like, a 2-minute... He sends me a voice note. Like, a 2-minute thing telling me to voice this character. And right at the end, he goes, oh, by the way, obviously, like, American. And I was like... What do you mean, obviously American, Pyro? I was like, hey. I told him, I was gonna be real with him. I said, listen, I can do the American accent, all right? It's just gonna take 15 times the mental anguish from me, to do this, because I have to focus an unbelievable amount more to do an accent that sounds like believable. It's so hard, dude. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever done this. It's like do your little. I'm sure if you're American here right now, you try and do a British accent, right? You have to think so much about every single thing you're saying to nail it, to do it good. And I don't even think and it's obviously not even perfect, but some of the times I got it, and I felt so bad because I sent him the voice lines. It was like a 2-hour voice line file I sent him. And I didn't have time to edit it. So I just sent him like the raw with all my fuck ups and burps in there. This poor editor. I felt so bad. But I had no time because I literally had like 4 hours to do it because I was leaving for Europe. So I sent it to him. And I forgot to redo, like, cause I sent him like a 2-line attempt where I was like, hey, I can do this in American, but this is what it's gonna sound like. And my accent will creep in occasionally, just because of the sheer amount of lines we're doing here. And I don't have enough time to sit through it and like make sure I nail every single sentence. So I sent it to him and he was like, oh yeah, it's good. And I forgot that I sent him it like rough. I had left my noise gate on super high. and I left a bunch of other stuff in the audio that you wouldn't really want published. And then I forgot to re-record it. So then when I recorded it all, I was like, oh shit, you got to use the audition ones, kind of audition. And so I used them in the video, and I watched them back and I was cringing. So I was like, fuck. The first two lines sound so much worse than the other lines in my head. I'm sure people might not be able to tell the difference. But yeah, so... But it turned out good. I liked the other lines I liked. The first two lines in the video I hated, but all the other ones I liked. I thought they were okay. I watched it this morning, and the animation was so sick. Can you say one of the lines? I can't. I'd have to revert to American. I'll link you guys that. Huh? Yeah, let me link it to you guys. You can see it there. If you want to watch. If you have any interest in watching it. Say something in American. Guns. But it turned out really well, and I think people really liked it, so that's good. When you see this video, you just get a Pyrocynicals channel. It's a fun video to do. I want to do more voice acting for just channels that I like a lot. Like videos I like, but it kind of sucks because then I really like watching his videos, but then now I'm kind of like spoiled, and I watch it from like a different perspective now. But it's a good problem to have, I guess. Good problem to have. But I do love being able to collaborate with a bunch of different YouTubers that I never normally would, and doing a bunch of random collaborations. Internet Historian? I'd love to do Internet Historian. That'd be so fun. Oh, such a chill dude. Didn't even notice it was you until 15 minutes in. Hey, that's good for me. That's good, right? That's great. That's great. Yeah, we're Maxor too. Dude, we're collecting. We're collecting YouTuber collabs like Thanos. Just another one for the collection. Bring Internet Historian's trash taste. We did actually ask him one time, and he actually just doesn't do podcasts, which I thought was really, it was interesting. And he told me his reasoning, and I thought it was really interesting. And like that sounds like a sarcastic way, like, what a fucking idiot. No, it was a genuinely an angle that I'd never thought of before, and one that I respect wholly. He was just kind of along the lines of, I don't know if he wants me to say it, but he likes to limit where he appears, which I think is smart. Also, 2 hours of talking is a lot on camera, especially when you don't do 2 hours of talking unfiltered. That's a sweet shirt. Where's it from? I got it from the Nintendo store in Osaka. So yeah, I think they just sell it in the Nintendo stores. I don't know if they still do. If you have a wide neck or just a normal size neck, I guess. Is my neck wide? It will not go around. It's kind of... So I got the shirt right.
Yo, what's up, Connor?
Oh, I forgot I had that on.
Time on the Europe tour. Can't believe you didn't come to France, Sag.
Sorry, Emma.
I promise we're really cool. Spill the tea, sis. We wanna hear it all.
So like, look, it fits me like, I would say pretty ideally. Oh, my watch. It like goes up, you know? It's nice when it's not too short when I do this. And it fits me perfectly. And this is the L. But the XL was like a jacket on me. And I also, but I just wish I could button it up. Now rip it? No. No. Whitewashed IP man. What does that mean? A whitewashed IP man. Oh. I was like, whitewashed IP? What did I do to pick? Did I whitewash Pikmin? What do you mean? Whitewashed IP man. That's true. Back up. Bring me your strongest fighters. I'll take that rice. No, it'd be bread in my version. I'll take the bread to feed my small Welsh village. Back up, England. Such a good movie. Good reference. Oh, I'm sweating now. I'll take the leak. Ip Men versus IP Men. Who wins? 100 consecutive normal punches. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but we went to Europe. I said I would do a stream when we just chilled and talked about it. Dude, I was so tired before the stream, and I start streaming, I have energy. It's great. Dude's got an anime on his side. So yeah, It was kind of a... We had like a fun little crazy month, I guess, because we went to PogChamps, which completely ruined my month. And I guess, I mean, ruined isn't... I won money, which I still haven't gotten yet. What are they gonna pay me for that? I don't know how long this stuff takes. Because I did like a Twitch Rivals one time, which is not, it's different to chess.com. I did a Twitch Rivals, I think it was the Toast one. And they just straight up never paid me. You know, you get the prize winnings? I emailed them like 15 times asking, hey, when are you guys gonna pay me? It wasn't even that much. It was like $400. I got like the smallest prize in the prize pool. And I did everything they asked. I filled out every form they asked me to do. And they just never paid me. I'd be pissed. Maybe they have now. I should go and double check before I start slandering. It was one of them. One of them didn't pay me, and or they did, and I haven't seen it. I'm just gonna cover my ass right now. Please don't defamate me. One of them didn't pay me. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Scam. Listen, share. I mean, maybe I didn't get the window. Maybe I ran out. I don't know. I'm sure I missed something that they didn't pay me. I'll just blame myself. Oh, they did. They definitely did pay me. Cool. No, don't riot for me. What the fuck? No. Unless nobody else got paid too, then I guess riot is fine. So yeah, we had the PogChamps, which kind of took up the whole month. I feel like I just didn't stream it all before Europe, but I definitely did. Let me have a look at CDawgVODs. Let me have a look at CDawgVODs real quick. This is how I like keep track of what I'm doing in my life. I look at the CDawgVODs channel. That's how I know what I've been up to. Okay, yeah, because PogChamps took up so much. Look how much PogChamps took up. Yeah, this is the video, by the way, chat. PogChamps, 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 PogChamps. Terraria. Oh yeah, Terraria. We have mods gaming. We did an IRL stream. I completely fucking forgot about that. Presentation stream. 2 sponsored streams. Darker and Darker. That was fun. A ton of Risk of Rain. That's probably why I don't remember anything, because all we did was Risk of Rain, Fear and Hunger, and PogChamps. And then we did the marathon. Dude, my feet... Okay, the blisters are gone, but I'm pretty sure that, like, the remnants of them are still there. Let me double check. Yeah, I think so. Let me... See it? It's, like, gone completely. It's just, like, normal skin, but weird. You know what I mean? Isn't it? It's been like a month for free. Stop sniffing the screen, you bastards. This is not a... It's a blister. You getting turned on by a blister? What? You guys have been conditioned. It's callus now? It's a callus. Oh, that's what it's called. Just peel it out. Ew. It was swollen, I shit you not, for like a month. Dude. You know the best, I think anyone who is like a professional exerciser, that sounds like a person who gets rid of spirits, not someone who exercises. I think they'll tell you that doing exercise in the way that I do it on stream is completely fucking dumb. Because it just scarred me from wanting to do any exercise. I did a marathon and I was like, I'm done. I haven't worked out for 3 weeks until like yesterday. It's absolutely stupid. Don't ever do it, chat. Don't ever do what I do. Cyclothon was that. Yeah, actually the cyclothon's tight. I like that. Tight? Yeah, the cyclothon is fun. Get a feet brush and scrape it off after the shower. Do I peel it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I just read online that you just leave it. I just figured if I left it, it would just get rid of it. Don't peel it. Yeah, I figured it would just deal with itself. Like every medical issue I have. I'm sure it will deal with itself. The shirt is dripping. Oh, thank you guys. Guys, you guys are spoiling me today. Leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Anyway. We went to Europe, right? Europe. Wow, look how fancy I am. I said Europe. That's how you, good. Well, I say Europe like an American now. What's wrong with me? So I fly out to Europe on the I think it's the 28th of August. And boy, do I not get a single wink of sleep. 14-hour flight. Dude, oh my god, I just forgot about all this bullshit. I forgot, you know, I should do paint to illustrate things. I should have pictures, honestly. I'm gonna paint, illustrate. I think this is better. Why is my window not capturing paint? What's wrong with that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why does it capture it like this? What the heck? What the... Whoa! Whoa! What? What the heck? Oh, that's so cool. I don't know what... I am literally seeing paint on my screen. That's so bizarre. Let's chat. That's what I see on my other monitor. CDawg VODs. What if I did it fix it? Okay. 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 Is there like a website where I can just paint sub? Is there a paint website? Paint website. Yeah, this works. Don't save. Don't need to save. Just typed in this and this came up. Cool. All right. So I fly out August. So let's do Japan. Let's draw it. I think this is a great idea. Boom. Japan. Okay, flags are not my strong suit. Okay. And then we go to the UK. No, we went to Ireland first, but we landed in the UK first. So this is where it gets so complicated, all right? So we go in the UK. I don't know, this fucking... Well, we technically land in England. I'm not going to draw the Union Jacks. It's too much effort. Alright. Alright. So, if you ever travel, you'll know a big brain strat, alright? Well, not a big brain strat. Alright. Here we get the plane. How do I draw a plane? Is it like... plane, isn't it? There we go. Alright. Art is my passion, by the way, chat. So, I fly from Japan to London. Now, because when you do the tours and stuff, you're flying out of different places and you land in... it's all fucked, right? But anyone who's traveled will tell you that if you try to, like, return via all one-way flights, for some reason, doing a bunch of one-way flights ends up being, like, more expensive and also confusing. And if you just book a return flight, a lot of the times, for some reason, they're a little bit cheaper. I don't know why. So I had the big brain idea. I was like, okay, well, I'll just, instead of getting a flight one way to Ireland, I'll fly to London and I'll return from London. And then that way I can save a little bit of money and it's a little easier to book. And I don't have to fuck around with like different websites and shit. I can just stick on the one website and book the flight. And it's just easier. And if I have any problems, I can change it. So that's all well and good. So I'm on this fucking flight. Dude, okay, I'm gonna draw me. This will draw me. How do I draw... Wait, how do I draw the, pain? Okay, we'll just do...
Travel hack. Don't go to the UK.
Pain. It's pain. This is me on the flight, because I got 0 sleep. The flight took off at, like, 8 p.m., I want to... 8 a.m., sorry. And I land in the UK, and it's, like, 3 p.m., I think? So my brain is just all fucked. So 14 hours, no sleep, draw monkey. Okay, well... Okay. Sag monkey arrives. Not... Alright, this is not a great monkey. Alright, there we go. And so I'm like, okay, well, no problem now. This is me. I just have to wait 3 hours, until my flight, we'll do this for flight, because that's big brain, to Ireland des. This is not a good flag. Oh god. Oh god, what's the flag of Ireland? Which order is the colors? I'm gonna try and do this by memory. I think it's green here. And I think it's like orange here. Please, fuck. I hope that's right. I think that's right. I think that's right. Oh yeah, there we go. Just draw a potato. Okay. But, of course it's not that easy. So the moment I fly This is me, by the way. I land in London, but an hour before... okay, first of all, chat, I gotta tell you, I'm a schmuck. I'm a loser. I hate to admit this. I pay for plane Wi-Fi. I know! Don't hate me! I pay... Listen, it's 14 hours! What else am I gonna do? I gotta check in my phone. I paid for the plane Wi-Fi, right? It's 14 hours. It's only $1 an hour, chat. Actually, it's very reasonable when you think about it that way. Okay, the point is, I pay for the plane Wi-Fi. So while I'm on this flight from Japan to England, to London, 3 hours before I land, I get the BBC notification on my phone. All flights have been cancelled out of London. Bear in mind, my dumbass is 3 hours away from landing in London. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? I'm gonna land there in 3 hours, am I not? Thinking like, what? Apparently, and then I'm looking it up. My brother works, he does stuff with airplanes and air traffic control. And I'm messaging him like, hey, what's the deal? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, great. My dad doesn't know either. My dad used to work with planes all the time too. My dad loves like what? My dad loves knowing when I'm flying, because he loves to keep track. So he's texting me too, and he's like, what are you gonna do? I was like, I don't fucking know. But bear in mind, I have this flight to Ireland in 3 hours. And I timed this so tight. I think, actually, no, it was even like 2. I gave myself 2 hours to get my bags, go through the check-in, and then check back in to my flight. This sounds stressful. This is kind of ridiculous that I gave myself 2 hours. I didn't want to be sitting around in the airport. So I gave myself 2 hours to fly. Okay, I should do the date so we know. 28th. Not that this matters. This is all of it. Ad. Oh, fuck, there's an ad. Shit. Sorry, chat. So I gave myself 2 hours to transfer. Upon landing, pretty much 3 hours before, I saw that my flight was still happening. 2 hours before my flight landed, all the flights got cancelled. So my flight got cancelled as well, and I didn't know what to do. So I land at Heathrow with 2 hours until my flight was supposed to be, but it's already cancelled, so it's gone. It's done. Use your primes, chat. Private ride, easy. No, yeah, private, yeah, so easy. But the one good thing is that even though we were arriving on the 28th, Dublin show, Dublin TT show first. That's terrible. 1st September. So I had this time to figure out how to get to Dublin, which you know, is a decent amount of time. And so whilst I was landing, I was looking at other flights that I could buy. But I knew that if I just went to the desk, they would put me on another flight. But I was like, okay, maybe I should book a flight just in case, if I can get one. And whilst I was like on my way to land, they just kept selling out. Like every single flight was just gone. And so when I was checking before I landed on the plane, there was no flights available to Dublin. And I was like, what the? On the same day, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, but there's still a few for the next day. Your handwriting is not legible. Don't worry about it. And so, wait, let me move it. And so then when I'm landing and I'm waiting for my bag, it's taking forever. Because of course it is, because it's fucking UK air travel. We just can't do anything good in our country. Everything has to be shit and slow. Drive there. Okay, well, that was an option. Why were the flights cancelled? So something went wrong with air traffic control in the UK, and just everything broke. The entire air traffic control system in the UK just went down. For like, and nobody knew why, which is just great. And so when I landed, in that 3-hour window between my plane landing, me looking like this, and me needing to get my other flight, it had been fixed. But all the flights had already been cancelled for like the next few hours. So my flight, even though the issue was fixed, my flight was still cancelled. And in the whole time I'm getting my bags, and I found out it's cancelled, but now it's fixed. I'm like, okay, maybe I can get a flight today. Couldn't get a flight today. And I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't book a flight tomorrow, because I'm sure they'll put me on the flight tomorrow anyway. So I waited. But as I was waiting, I kept seeing all those flights sell out too. And I was like, fuck. Wait, that means, okay, then no flights on the 28th. and my show's on the 1st, so no flights on the 29th now either. This means I'd arrive on the 30th, which was cutting it a little close, but still fine. But I was like, fuck, where am I going to stay in London? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do for those 2 days. But anyway, I get in Heathrow, and when I get to Heathrow, greatest airport in the world. God bless the Queen, am I right, guys? So good. She's dead now, by the way, because you didn't know. I get to the London airport, stroll up with my bag, like, all right, what's up? F Paris, right. I finally get my bag, get through passport, super easy. I get into the country. Spoilers, sorry about that. I go up to, I go out of departures, arrivals, go right back up to departures, go into the terminal. It's a fucking mess, bro. Everyone is freaking out in this terminal. It is, bear in mind, I've been awake for like 20-something odd goddamn hours. I'm fucked. I'm sitting there like, God, this is pain. This is so pain. It's just if you've ever been in a situation where flights have been cancelled, you can imagine it's just so shit. And I seeing all these people, I was like, dude, I'm about to say just fuck this. I'm just going to get a hotel nearby and I'll figure this out tomorrow. Because I was just so dead. Anyway, so I have my bag and I go to the first staff member I see. And I'm like, hey, where do I gotta line up? My flight just got cancelled. She's like, I don't know. I was like, what? She's like, I don't know. What do you mean? She's like, I don't know. She's like, what flight are you on? I was like, I'm going to the island flight. She's like, oh yeah, I don't know. She said, I don't know, like 5 times to me. Like, the most helpful British staff member ever. And I was like, do you know anyone who would know? She's like, well, I think everyone's lining up in that line. And I was like, well, I said, I'm not being funny, but that looks like a 3-hour line. And I do not want to go in a 3-hour line if you think that's the right line. So I was like, is there anyone else I can ask? So she points me at this other guy, and I go to this other guy, and I'm like, hey, is this the right desk? And he's like, I think so. And I was like, is there any other desk where I could possibly get help? And they said, there is one other one, but it's for this other airline that I wasn't with. And this other desk, there's like 3 desks, and they do every single other airline. I was like, great. So I sit in this line, and it's like a line of maybe like 50 people. But because it takes like 10 minutes for them to get through every single person, and there's only 3 desks, you can do the math. This is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. And I'm seeing that my flight is cancelled, but the flight after mine is not cancelled. It's like it's 1 hour after mine, and everyone, and they keep coming in the line. They're like, is anybody on this flight? And anyone who's in the flight immediately gets to go out of the line, and they get to go to their flight. And I'm like, this is so fucked. This is so fucked. I'm the one who got fucked. So everyone after me gets fucked. So I get fucked. Everyone after me does not get fucked. So classic average airport experience. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking at the flights for the day after tomorrow, and they're all just gone. Gone. I'm like, fuck me, dude. So now I'm praying that this airport staff member can help me out here. And bear in mind, my flight was a British Airways flight or something. I don't know what it was. So I was hoping that, like, because it wasn't like a budget airline, because I've done budget airlines before, and normally they're like, rip bozo, GG, no, you're done. Find your own way back. Budget airline. So I was like, okay, well, maybe like I should be okay, because British Airways is not like a terrible airline, and I bought through their website, so hopefully it should be a little bit easier. No, it was not easier. So I waited 3 hours standing in this line, 3 hours, with the anxiety of not even knowing if I was in the right line. Can you imagine that? You're in a line, you can't pee or poop because you don't have a friend to sit in the line with you. You don't even know if you're in the right line. So it's just awful, awful. So I finally get to this desk. Why don't you just take your private jet? Okay. Well, if you guys had subbed more, maybe I could get a private jet. It's your fault that I'm in this situation. Why don't you just swim? This would have been quicker. Yeah, I think it would have been. So anyway, I get to the desk. And I finally get to the person. It's just, dude, and I don't blame them because they've just been, they have to deal with what I can only imagine are the most stressed customers on earth. Because listen, no one is happy in the airport, but this person, I got one word out of this staff member. They would not talk to me at all. I finally got to the gate and I'm like, all right, yeah, this is my flight. She's like, okay. Typing, ominous typing. Have you ever been in this situation? It sucks. Ominous typing for 5 minutes. Not a word, not a damn peep. Just like. And they goes, okay, we can put you on a flight today. And I was like, oh, let's fucking go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! I was so hyped because I'm like, I thought I was gonna have to stay in a hotel. It was gonna be shit. She goes, okay, here's your ticket. I'm like, let's fucking go. Get the ticket. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? She's like, yeah, it's the only flight we could get. I'm like, well, this is not the airline I bought a ticket with. Like, yeah, she's like, this is an Aer Lingus flight. You put me on an Aer Lingus flight? What? I'm like, and I have checked luggage, chat. I have checked luggage. I was like, no, ain't no way. You gotta be kidding me. I can't go through this again. Don't make me get on that plane. So I had to make a decision. I was like, how's that even legal? How can you guys put me on Aer Lingus? I didn't even buy through Aer Lingus. How does that work? I literally booked a British Airways flight through the British Airways website. Why am I being put on an Aer Lingus flight? So, I have the terrible, the gut-wrenching feeling of walking to the baggage check and I'm like, Aer Lingus, please take care of my bag. But I was happy at least this time because I had a tracker in my bag. I learned I have trackers in everything now. Every single thing I have has a tracker in it. So I was like, okay, well, at least if this goes missing, I know where it is, and it should be fine. So I check in my bag. I have 4 hours until my flight. Bear in mind, I've already been waiting 3 hours, chat. And I've been awake for like 20. I was dying. And I was like, fuck, dude. 4 more hours in this goddamn airport, and I smell like shit. I feel like shit. I just feel great. Awful, not great. So I go. So one thing I've actually been doing, and this has been helpful travel tip for anyone who travels a lot. Pick a fucking an airline network and just stick to them. Try and fly with them. I never did this because I just always went for the cheapest flight. Yeah, I have like the what is it, the Star Alliance Gold membership, whatever it is, if you get enough points from traveling. I basically just traveled a bunch, and then it's so good. I get to the airport, all the lounges I can just go to for free. I'm like, this is great. Fuck yes. All right. So they're part of the cartels. Dude, it's a cartel, but I'm down. I got free everything. I was like, oh my god, yes, please, thank you. So I just went to the airport lounge and chilled out for like 4 hours. Ate all their food. And yeah. Sounds like a rich bloke. Well, if you just do a lot of traveling for work, it's certainly helpful to use the same airlines. You can just rack up points. Very helpful. Weird flex, but okay. Well, I was dumb. I'm just telling you, because I was dumb and I flew for years, never giving a fuck about points. And then now I started doing it, and it's very helpful. I tried to convince Ludwig to do it, but Ludwig was like, nah, bro, I just pick whichever flight I feel like. I was like, you're a barbarian. Anyway, so is there showers in the lounges? None of the one I went to. I could have got it, but also I just didn't want to deal with all the shit. So I had to put back on my dirty clothes, and I just didn't want to do it. But anyway, I finally, after what should have been a 2-hour layover, hold on, what should have been a 2-hour layover turned into, I guess, a 7-hour layover. But I finally made it into Dublin at 11 p.m. or something like that. Just sucked. But my taxi driver was really nice. I realize now that I'm very fortunate that I was born in an area of an English-speaking country where I can understand all English accents. But man, this guy was giving me a tough time. I'm pretty sure he wasn't even talking English half the time. And I realized, man, this is impossible. impossible for a non-native English speaker to understand any of these accents. But I arrive at the hotel, and everyone's just chilling there in the lobby. And like Garn, Sydney, our tour staff, 11 p.m. And I was like, guys, I'm gonna be real. I need a drink. I need a pint after all that. I was like, you guys want to have one Guinness? And they were all like, we're about to go to bed. John looks at me, fucking like that. Connor, I went on a whiskey tasting experience today, and I've done nothing but drink since 1 p.m. I'm dying, but I'll do it. So, like, 10 of us. That's me. I'm the biggest one, by the way. I'm 6 foot. Everyone else is 2 foot. I got a Guinness. It was very nice, chill times. And then, yeah, that was the end of the first day. But it was a fucking hell. What a day. What a stressful day. And then the next 2 days, I spent it basically with my parents. My parents also couldn't fly, but because we're from North Wales, okay, I'm going to draw a map of Wales. Okay. Sad, droopy Wales. This is basically Wales, right? And this is England. Don't worry about it. It doesn't exist. And then Ireland is like here, right? I don't know why. I don't know the shape of Ireland. So you can actually, from North Wales, you can get a train all the way to, I don't know, here or here. One of the places, I don't know. Then you can get a boat over. What is this? I'm just not, I don't want to save this shit. Look how awful this shit is. So my parents, they couldn't fly, so they just took the train all the way to here, and then took the boat over, which they said was pretty pleasant, which I believe them. And they sent me a picture of Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll, which I think is around, which is here. They sent me a picture of the Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll sign. Holyhead? Yeah, it's a Holyhead thing. So anyway, they arrived, and then we hung out all the next day, which was very nice. And then we went to, I don't know, we went to like a steakhouse or something. It was great. And then hung out with Super iPad 12 John in the evening, and it was super fun. John's such a fucking sweet guy. God, he's so nice. Bless his heart. And then the next day, after that, because I was just trying to get like into the time zone, which I think, unironically, being fucked in the airport, having to wait 7 hours and stay awake, fixed my sleep schedule immediately. And then the next day I hung out with my family, and my 2 brothers flew in as well. So my brother who lives in Scotland came in, and my brother from Wales flew in. So basically all of my family except for like one of my brothers came to Dublin. So we all hung out. It was super chill. It was a lot of fun. And then we just went to the Guinness experience, which I've never done before. I've been to Dublin a bunch. I've been to Ireland a bunch. I've never done the Guinness experience. And I was shocked because when you go into the Guinness experience in Ireland, what you'll realize is that there is no higher concentration of white Americans on Earth. You could go to a Daytona 500 and you will not find more white Americans than in the Guinness experience in Dublin. I swear to God, it was mind-blowing. I did not hear a single non-American accent in there. It was insane. Wild. But Americans loved it, man. They're eating it up. Everyone, every 5 minutes, somebody would tell you about how they're from Ireland. You're like, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. All right, buddy. Sure. All right. Yeah. Okay. You got one quarter crumb of Irish. All right. Good. Cool. All right. Yeah. You had an anxiety attack in that laughing face. What? What did you have anxiety over? Was it... You're like, am I in America? What the fuck? Do they give Americans a special brew of Guinness? There was this really funny moment where you go in this room for like a Guinness tasting, and they give you, it's like a very fancy-esque room that I guess is part of the charm or whatever. The overpriced one is extremely overpriced. We're sitting in this room, and then everyone has a Guinness. What this extremely ginger Irishman points out at this sign and goes, "That's our founder over there," and it's a sign below me. There's like 50 people in this room. I don't know why I had the instinctual gut to do this. I was like, "Thanks, guys." And it was so, I don't know why I did it. And all the middle-aged white Americans just started laughing. And I was like, yeah, I still got it. Still got it. I was like, I got a show tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. It was so stupid. So that happened. Had a pint there. And then a fan, I think a fan from Portugal had flew in for the Trash Taste show, who actually did the tour, spotted me and was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And it was very nice and pleasant. And then I went to have, I think I had, we went back to the hotel to just go and hang out, which I think we all went to because we all stayed in the same hotel. We all went, I'm mixing the days actually. My brain is dumb. No, there was only one day off. Wait, this was all in one day. No. I'm mixing the days up. The point is that we had the show in Dublin. It was so much fun. My parents enjoyed it a lot. There's a moment in the show where we talk about like, oh wait, the music stopped. There's a moment in the show where we talked about hentai categories we secretly liked. And normally I would always choose MILF. Because my parents were in the audience, I was like, vanilla. I like vanilla. And it was very impressive seeing how many drinks the Irish people were having. So I know that in other countries people drink a lot, but what I was impressed, specifically in the Irish show, is that people would preload drinks to a magnitude I'd never seen before. In the UK, I'll never see someone bring more than 2 drinks for themselves. They'll bring maybe, because they don't want to move during the show. They'll get a drink for now, and they'll get a drink for like the middle of the show, which I can understand. I respect that. I respect that a lot. As a European, come on. That's just what we got to do. Americans could never. I'm kidding. Double fisting. Yeah, I'm just kidding. These Americans do this all the time. So, in the Dublin show, I saw people bringing 4-packs with them. Like, where you bring in coffee and they go in those little cardboard things? They were bringing 4 drinks. And I was like, oh, is that for you and your friend? He was like, no. That's for me. Sits down, puts it on the stage because he was front row, and just like perches it there. I was like, all right, I'm not going to tell you to move it. Yeah, people in Dublin were very loud. It was very fun. Every single show was very loud. It was very impressive. I wonder if I have pictures that I should send myself right now to help example stuff. I don't think I took that many pictures. I took pictures of food, mainly. That's the dent now. Did I take any pictures? I didn't. I took like no pictures. I never take pictures, man. This sucks. Why am I like this? So we did our show. It was a lot of fun. And then the next day, had a coffee with my parents. And I think they were just super stoked. My brother also, I think, because not my oldest brother, but my older brother, he had seen... He obviously knows that I'm all about my YouTube stuff, but I don't think he ever watches anything. I think he was like, because again, I was never outgoing kid in school. I think he was like, what the fuck? Who is this kid? When I was doing it on stage. How many brothers I got? I got 3 brothers. I have 3 brothers. So yeah. Then anyway, went to Denmark the next day. We flew to Denmark from Dublin, which we flew direct, right? Yeah, I was impressed there was a direct flight from Dublin to Copenhagen. But I wasn't sure there would be, but that was very nice. We arrive in Denmark, and dude, fucking, I know Denmark is an extremely wealthy country, but holy shit. Any sisters? Are they single? No, none of them are single, and no sisters. I'm the 3rd child. Yes, I'm the 3rd child of 4. We go to Denmark. Just go to Denmark for the airport. Insane quality airport, dude. Built diff. We go to the baggage claim, and I've never seen an airport do this before, but there's food all over the baggage area. Nowhere else has food near the baggage. Genius, though. Fucking genius. There's a hot dog stand, and it smelled so good when we walked past it that we all went to this hot dog stand, and it was insane. Danish hot dogs, built different. Actually insane. If you go to Denmark, please have the hot dogs. They're fucking insane. Yeah, and then we just chilled out in the hotel, went to a Thai restaurant with Gaunt, which is always great because Gaunt gets you the good shit. You go to the Thai restaurant, you're like, Gaunt, please do the thing. Please talk Thai to them, please. We want the good service, so can you please do the thing? So the moment Gant talks Thai, they all go crazy. We get the best treatment. It's fantastic. Highly recommend going to a Thai restaurant with Gant. It was so fucking good. It was insane. The food was so nutty. Did not expect to have banging Thai food in Copenhagen, but hey, we did. Anyway, after that, Mudon, you have to, if this makes it into a YouTube video, you have to make so many graphics. I'm so sorry. After that, we did the IRL live stream in Denmark, where we basically just grabbed, I grabbed a bike from the hotel, which, dude, I 100% doxed my hotel that we were in, like 100 times, because you can just see super easily which, like, I think a bunch of times you can just see the bike. But I was like, nah, people are nice. They won't dox me. They won't do anything weird. I think so. I tried not to show it, like the branding on the bike, but literally the entire bike branding was just the hotel, which was just like, what the fuck? But I knew that I had to, it was the only day off we had all tour. The only day we weren't traveling. And so I was like, okay, I have to do a live stream because I'm not going to have any other point where I can live stream in the entire tour. So I started, and I was feeling good, dude, because Denmark was just so nice and chill. And I went to this amazing coffee shop before I went in. Let me show you guys if you ever go here. What was it called? Fuck. Let's have a look. Where did I go? I typed in Copenhagen coffee on Google and a bunch of unhelpful things came up. I think I saved it. Did I save it? I did save it. Ha 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 ha, I did save it. Ho, 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 ho. No, I didn't save it. What the fuck, Connor? I think it was just called Roast. Yeah, it was called Roast. Dude, this place was fucking awesome. If you ever go to Denmark, go to this coffee store. It was actually so sick. Let me do it incognito, because I've got a bunch of saved stuff on my Google Maps, so I don't want to leak my... Oh god, it's a different tab, for fuck's sake. Hugo's friend? Yeah. Dude, look at these reviews. Look how insane this is. 4.9 stars with 500 reviews. Actually insane. Dude, look at this place. Look at that croissant. Oh. Oh. And this coffee shop had this really cool thing where I guess their reoccurring customers had their own cup. Dude, and it was so chill. I was sitting outside having a coffee. Bro, it was vibes off the chart. Oh, it was so nice. Dude, the croissant. Oh, it went so hard. Oh! Dude, it's so unfair I don't have a coffee shop like this right near my house. Dude. Look at the giant coffee machine. Just beautiful. Oh my god. If you're ever in Denmark, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It was fucking awesome. So I went to that coffee shop right before, and I was just fucking vibing off caffeine. And then we did this stream, which was... which started out pretty rough, because I think we had so many signal losses. Oh my god, it was so bad. And I had no idea what to do. I literally didn't know anything. Oh, I have any idea what to do. Oh, just look at the signal. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Oh god. And sometimes, chat, when you do a live stream, and the start is rough for like 30 minutes, which it was, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I streaming? I'm not even doing anything fun. I'm just like garbage bitrate. Chat can't see anything. But then this guy was really funny. The one who was kind of like telling me, he just told me where to. Dude was like
what the
panting.
heck, did you follow me?
Yes, but the delay has kept me.
You're so tall.
Oh, I'm Danish.
Okay.
The dude sprinted. It was so funny. He was so nice. And then I had no idea where I was going. So the first hour I was just wandering around, and then I got stopped by these fans. Oh, where did I get stopped? See, I don't even know when it cut out. So the moment I go into the city center,
where I
it
was
just
earlier.
died.
Am I just,
Look at
am I
this.
just going back on?
Just died. For like a, oh my god, it died for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just slow down. Around the air, I'm supposed to fix it. Sorry, it's been broken for a little while.
Oh shit, I got a raid. Oh shit, Lord Aethelstan. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great stream. Dude, you guys didn't even see what happened in this 10 minutes. What the fuck? This entire 10 minutes, I got into the city center. Two girls stopped me who are fans. They gave me licorice. I ate the whole thing. It made me feel sick. There's just so much licorice. And then they gave me a Danish drink. I had a chat with them, and then someone else stopped me, and then I started cycling. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, and then this guy...
I don't know what the heck happened.
This guy called me an idiot.
I didn't want to be...
Yeah, look at this, look at
I'm being a good streamer.
this. Oh yeah, I wonder if you guys saw it on the stream.
Oh, he called me an idiot.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just do it. Dude, wait, I saw a craft beer sign. Hold up. Hold up, never mind. Oh, he called me an idiot.
Oh, you guys couldn't see it. This older 50-year-old Danish man looked at me, turns to me, side-eye, fucking idiot, like that, like whispered it. You can hear it? Could you hear it? You heard idiot?
It's like, slow down, what the heck? Member society. And also...
Man, okay. It was fun though, and then we got tacos, and then I got introduced. I was Gaunt's friend. Why is this the most replayed?
You want me to sign this?
Yeah. So this is
Super.
That's when the guy let me in. Dude, this was such a big brain move.
Buy a ticket.
Not from me, from him. Well, not really a big brain move. I mean, it was just a cool move.
Entry is 70. Oh, that's not much. That's really cheap. What the heck?
Okay.
Better than doing
I wanna-
Denmark, apparently.
I want to see this guy, if we can see this guy. Oh, there he is, there he is. There he is, he's coming up now.
We'll slow us down. as
Look at
well.
him, I didn't realize he's...
70 isn't a lot. Well, it's like
What the hell?
7. It's like $7, I think.
This took me by surprise so much, because I didn't understand what this guy was asking me at
I
first.
want to read it. This says something about entering.
What if we could see him come
Second
up?
oldest theme park in the world. Oh. Wait, what, really? Wait, do you work here? What the heck? Okay. Dude, alright, well, thank you.
He just got me in.
Was there any rides?
What
I
a
had to
Giga
take
Chad,
my
dude.
bag on?
Well, I think that's quite a no-go.
Okay.
So fucking nice, dude. And then, dude, I want to see what the ride looked like for you guys. No, this isn't it. It was after this.
Single.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I want. This was so crazy.
Yeah, the
I think I watched this in a Tom Scott video after the fact, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
needs it. Thanks, man.
Okay, we got on the roller
Yeah,
coaster.
sure. Oh, good. Let me launch it
And the guy was really chill. The guy was really nice.
with me.
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to have my camera on it, but then I saw him standing on it. I was like, oh, okay, we're
right.
fine, I think.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess it doesn't go that fast, huh? Okay.
It does go that fast. It was fast, surprisingly.
That's how we operate.
You don't need a belt?
No.
What? Why not?
We just, well, you know,
Is it not that fast?
it's that.
It is.
You know, we just, we hold the balance.
Okay.
The balance.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's crazy that he's controlling the speed.
How can you say
He's got the brake.
What? You're crazy.
Yeah, he's standing on the roller coaster. And then it turns. Look at him, he's leaning.
What the hell? Okay. Oh my.
Actually insane. So cool though. And then I got a beer and sat in the beer garden. Someone offered to give me a SIM card and I felt bad, so I said no. I sat there and then I went to, oh, I got the glizzy. Dude. All our tour staff were like, you gotta go get a hot dog here specifically. Because I guess they interacted with this guy And this guy, I tried to pronounce the hot dog, and he was like, okay. I was like, did I say it right? He's like, you said it like everyone else. I was like, what does that mean? Had the glizzy, must have looked very bizarre. Got stream sniped by this Giga Chad, who, we got the trash taste things. He made these,
For them as well.
he made, look at this. It's like he machined it. It's made out of metal. It's a trash taste can. So cool. And he came to the show. We got them, and we shipped them to Japan, so we have them. And then after that, I walked around for a little bit. Couldn't find anything. Got a... I don't know if she stream sniped. I think she stream sniped me. I had a nice conversation with her. And then afterwards, when I was done with the stream, I saw her again, and she started chatting with me more as well. But yeah, it was a fun stream. It was a really weird one. I didn't really plan anything or do anything in particular, but it was a lot of fun. And I was really glad I did it afterwards. So was very happy about that. And then we went to the venue in Denmark, and we had this crazy venue. I forgot what it was called. It was near the hotel, though. I need to think where was it? Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Where was it? Danish people, what was it called? Do you know what it was called? Concert Thus. Okay. DR Concertus. The inside of this venue is crazy. I gotta show you guys the inside of this venue. Actually insane. I'll show you guys. Look at this. Isn't that nuts? Apparently, like, they built when they were building this, they built a miniature version and then had people sit in it, and they filled it with nitrogen and, like, tested the acoustics. Something weird. Very odd. Very odd. But, like, crazy. Center for Ants. What is this? Center for Ants? Yeah. Very cool. Nitrogen or something like that to test the different sound waves or something. It's very weird. Yeah. Least, cheapest Danish structure. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Why am I sweating so much? Did we fill it? Well, we had, we filled out, yeah, we filled it out, which is really interesting because you had people like up and behind you. We didn't have any seats behind us because we didn't sell those because it was shit to sell those. But everything we sold out, so it was really fun. All of the shows sold out except for London and Wales, because London we had 4,000 seats to sell, but we were close to selling out. And Wales, I think it was just in Cardiff and it was close to London, so it just didn't. It's Wales. So then we did the show in Denmark. Went to I think, yeah, we went to Rotterdam after that, where I went to the game studio of We Were Here with Rain, which I went to Total Mayhem Games. Dude. Which is really cool. They were super sweet. They let us play their new game before it came out, which was super chill. So me and Rain played a little bit of it. And then we're going to play it on stream in 2 days as well. So we'll look forward to that stream. More communication streams. So yeah, we went to Rotterdam, and then Rain came to the Rotterdam show. And the Rotterdam show was really fun. It was crazy. Oh, someone in Denmark as well. I forgot to say this. One of the VIPs, shout out to whoever you are, they gave me this. The hemophilia thing to like put on. I needed that, so thank you. Appreciate that. I put it on my watch. It says hemophilia in Japanese and in English. So thank you so much. Now I have a medical bracelet. Thank you so much. Very, very swag. Shout out to that fan. Thank you to the VIP from Denmark. Very wholesome. They gave me that. Anyway, we did the show in Rotterdam, which was a lot of fun. It was a good crowd. And then the next day we went to Amsterdam, the Amsterdam show, and people from Amsterdam were just fucking crazy. They were just fucking losing it. That show did sell out before we even announced the tour. So I was expecting that show to be crazy. But Amsterdam people, actually wild. They were screaming at everything. Rock crowd was the loudest. I mean, it's hard to say. But the Amsterdam crowd felt the most unhinged and the most weeb, which was very funny. And obviously, when we went to Amsterdam, not Amsterdam, when we went to Rotterdam, we took the picture with Rain as well, which was really funny. This picture. The best friends forever. 3.2 million impressions. Holy or views. That's fucked. And then obviously the game dev we went to was this one too. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe my tweet got 56,000 likes. My quote retweet. What the fuck? That's fucked. It's very funny. What the fuck? Look at 56,000. That's fucked. Poor Rain. Poor. Oh, come off it. Poor. That's the most views Rain's Twitter account has got all year. Come off it, chat. Poor Rain. But no, I mean it's always fun. Obviously I've known Rain for ages. And obviously, I get to bully Rain. You guys don't get to. It's my job, guys. Let me handle it, alright? So then, went to, Amsterdam, and obviously, oh, I got this thing at Amsterdam. I got this from a fan. If it focuses on it. Buzz. There you go. I got this little boy. Look at him. Isn't that cute? So cute. Yeah, I wish I could color it, but I feel like I'd butcher it. But it was cool though. Paint it? I'd love to, but I would ruin it. So, yeah, we went to after the Amsterdam show, we flew to Sweden, which is my first time ever in Sweden. I've been to Rotterdam and Amsterdam before, but I'd never been to Sweden before, so it was my first time going to Sweden. And then I didn't know anything about Sweden. All I know is that
Australia to N.
Well, who knows? Maybe it could happen. Who knows? All I know is that IKEA is from Sweden and Swedish meatballs. So I DM Felix. Oh no, I think actually, I think Felix DM'd me the exact I think on the flight over to Sweden, like some kind of sixth sense. He was like, "When are you in Sweden, by the way?" And I was like, "Well, I'm actually on my way right now." And I asked him, I was like, "Do you have any food recommendations or anything I should go eat?" And he was like, "Okay, well, I'm not from Stockholm, but there is one restaurant I like to go to when I'm in Stockholm." And he sends me this restaurant, and I was like, "Oh, this is super close to the venue. This is great." So we finally pick up the tour bus then, drive that to the venue. We get there around like 12 in the afternoon. So it's like, I'm lunchtime. So, sends me this restaurant. I go to it. Every single person in this restaurant is old. And I was like, okay, this shit's gonna slap. I can tell. If you go to a restaurant and it's only old people midday, it's either gonna be the most bossing food ever or awful. But all the dishes were like $30. So I was like, okay, it's gotta be good. And holy shit. First of all, everyone in Sweden, why is everyone in Sweden so, like, handsome? It's fucked up. Everyone from that country is, like, attractive. It's not fair. Even people who are, like, 60. They look great. They look great. They look like... They make British old people look like something went wrong. So I go to Sweden, and I get this... Oh, my... Look at this. Look at this. I've had Swedish meatballs before. Something like this is... This is just built diff. This is just another level. This was insane. I could live off this. This went so hard. It was... It wasn't like... I think this one was like $20. But hey, I'd pay $20 for this again. I've had meatballs. I didn't know you could season just meatballs this good. And the sauce was godlike. This one wasn't, I think it might have been 20 bucks. I don't know, chat. I don't know what the fucking Corona was. I'll be real with you. I just said yes. But it was, I would pay 500 bucks for this meal again. I cannot explain to you how godlike this was. If it cost 50 bucks, I'm paying it. No joke. It's so good. I would go bankrupt for this. And we got some other dishes too. We got some like, some other steak tartare thing or something else, and got some fish, and it was good, but this was built diff. And I also got this apple pie, which I did take a picture of, but I didn't post it for some reason. I got this apple pie. It was like if you laid out an apple pie like creme brulee, and they gave me this thick cream. Dude, I had an awakening. It was insane. Nuts. I got like a apple strudel kind of, but like a mix between a pie and a strudel, I guess, which I guess is the same thing. It was probably the best apple-related dessert I'd ever had in my life. It was probably like 5,000 calories, but it was insane. Oh, I would go back, genuinely, I would go back to Sweden just for that. It was that good. And then we went to Norway. But the Swedish crowd was also crazy. We were performed in like, I think it was the circus, which was very fitting. It was very, let me see if I can find a pic. We definitely posted a pic of it. I think we did we not? We did. Yeah, look at this. This is the circus. It looked like a circus inside. Look at that. It's crazy. It was, I think, a 1,600 capacity venue. And it was the crowd was so funny. The crowd was great. Why am I getting pinged? Sorry, chat. I'm getting pinged. Okay. Yes, all good. Okay. That was such a crazy show. And then immediately after that, the bus drove all the way to Oslo, Norway, where I went and had this meal at a restaurant that that Chris recommended to me, I think. Because Chris fucking loved talking about Norway. Chris just kept talking about Norway the whole time I was hanging out with him. He was just like, Norway this, Norway that. I was like, why the fuck are you talking about Norway so much? Let me see. I got pics. Hold on, chat. I got the receipts. Hold up real quick. Oh, I never posted this. Fuck. Okay, hold up. I got the pics. Hold up. Let me get it. I'm sending all the pics to myself right now. Of stuff that I want to talk about on stream. Oh yeah, this was it. So apparently in Norway, beats are like a common thing. I don't know why, but they are. Is this right? Yeah, this is it. Okay, should I save all these photos? I should save all these photos. Beats by Dre. Okay, not by Dre. So, like this thing, it was like a beets with like onions, egg yolk on bread, and it looked like, I was like, it's just like beetroot, sorry, what am I saying? Beetroots with like an egg yolk, some onions grilled, some sauce, and dude, this thing was insane. I don't know how to, I have no idea how to describe how this tasted, and it doesn't look as good as it tastes. It looks nice, but holy shit, this thing tasted amazing. I cannot explain how it tasted. And we had that, and then it came with some other like cauliflower that was cooked like a chicken wing, some flatbread, and some veal, which looked like this. Let me see. It was nice. It was veal, but honestly, the other thing was much nicer, the beetroot thing. So Norway was chill. Everyone was very nice in Norway as well. I went to a coffee shop where I was just playing chess, and everyone was super chill. They were all very friendly. It was great. And Norway show was also a super intense crowd. And someone gave us the illustrious cheese that Norway is famous for, which is the brown cheese. And we ate it. and I posted a picture of me stabbing it. Because we'd eaten a bunch of it, and I was like, fuck it. I want to make a tweet, and if I'm going to tweet about it, I want to stab it funnily so that people get angry. And Norwegians did get angry. But we also had Smash, this Norwegian sweet here, which I recommend if you ever go to Norway. Smash is very good. You guys should try it. Very good. 10 out of 10. But we had this Norwegian cheese, and it was good. I also met up with Virtual came to the show as well. It was nice getting to catch up with Virtual a little bit. Seeing how he's doing. I see that man everywhere. And he was super nice. And Gaunt in the background looked like, what the fuck? It looks like a clay. It was a very interesting taste. It didn't taste like how I thought it was going to taste. And then after that, we took the drive from Oslo to Germany, which was like, I don't know how long the drive was, but we left at 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. And we arrived in Germany at like 1 p.m., which was super late. I thought it was, I thought we were going to arrive earlier. But we had to get the ferry as well, so we had to wake up to get on the ferry and get off the boat. It was really strange. And so we go all the way to Germany, and on the way to Germany, obviously we wake up at like 10 or something, chilling in the back room playing chess. For some reason, I never checked the BBC app itself. Rate the cheese. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I think the one we got wasn't as good. I think if we went to a nice place and we had like the jam that you can have with it and bread, because I felt like on its own it just wasn't as good. Definitely got to have more. On the way to Germany, I'm just looking at my phone and I open the BBC app, which I never do. There's a notification saying St. David's Hall, which is the venue that we were going to play at in Wales, has just been shut down. I was like, what? But it's St. David's, so I was like, it's probably like 500 St. David's halls in Wales. It's probably not our venue. And so I look into it and it's like, oh, Cardiff. Oh, that's our venue. So I talked to our tour staff. I'm like, hey, I think this just dropped. And it said 8 minutes ago. Our venue in Wales has closed. So apparently they do this thing in the UK where we built stuff with concrete. And apparently that someone had the big brain, galaxy brain idea to use aerated concrete. Which, it's just great. It's just great. It's concrete that looks like this. Let me show you guys. It's basically just concrete, yeah, with air in it. UK moment. Looks like this, I guess. And I guess it's very not good and structurally weak. And we built like half of the UK with it because it was cheap. Gigabrain. Galaxy Brain UK construction. So the entire venue is at risk, so that the entire venue is just shut. So they're all freaking out trying to do this next venue and trying to figure out what the fuck we're going to do. Do we have to cancel the Wales show? Do we not have to cancel it? But anyway, we had the Germany show to do, so we couldn't worry about that. So we arrive in Germany. I tell everyone, I'm like, hey, listen, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to a beer garden right now. You are all welcome to join. You are all welcome not to join. I am going regardless. I will drink a beer alone if I need to. I'm just going. And I did this a lot during the, not to beer, but I'd be like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a nice dinner or a nice lunch. Anyone is welcome to join, but I'm gonna go alone if no one wants to join right now. So I go, we find a beer garden, and go there. We get a giant stein of beer, and I get a currywurst, which looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, I've had currywurst before. This was the middest currywurst I've ever had. Definitely one of the more mid ones out there. It was not that good. Looks mid. It was mid. Was indeed mid. Worst looks like a little mid. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It was kind of a sad worst. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably the worst meal I had in the entire of the Europe tour. So that was kind of sad. But at least there was this funny MILF Sven. So that was fun. That was fun. And they were everywhere. I don't know, what is this? Can someone tell me in Germany? What the fuck is the deal with all these MILF Svens? They're everywhere. There was so many MILF Svens. But the bread was great. So that was fun. And then we had the Germany show. The German show was wild. Germans were just crazy. I knew they were, but my god, they were super into it and they were so loud. It was great. Then after that, everyone else drove to London, but I wanted to get there early to go and meet with some people. So I flew from Germany the next morning to London, which was a big brain idea in the end because the bus got stuck in customs for like a few hours. So they didn't even get into the UK until like 8 p.m. or something. So I met up with Sean and Gabby, and then had dinner with them, caught up with them for that. Sean went to do his, or Jacksepticeye went on to go and do the Sidemen charity match. So it was a lot of fun. It was really, I love seeing Sean and Gab. They're great. I feel like every time I see them, it's just so fucking fun to chat with them for a few hours. And they're so chill. And I see them at random parts of the world now. They're just so fucking cool, dude. They're so nice. They're like the nicest fucking people. There are a few times I've met with a YouTuber or a personality online and just connected with them so well. But Sean and Gab, I just really feel like I really respect and have such a good rapport with. And they're just so fucking sweet. They're so sweet. Goddamn so nice. So did that. And then the next day we had the show, which was during the Sidemen match as well. So we did the show at the Apollo, which is like a famous venue in the UK. I think there's one in America as well. But if you're from the UK, everybody knows Live at the Apollo because every like comedian in the UK has a show at the Apollo. So it's a very iconic venue, and it's really cool to say to British people, be like, "Oh yeah, I put a show at the Apollo." Not a big deal. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. It was very nice getting to do a show in London in front of all of my friends. And it was just a great time. And so that was a ton of fun. I think we had a day in London. We had a day in London where I just hung out with friends. It was really nice. And then the next day we went to Wales, which was just fucking great. Dude, it was so fun going to Wales. The moment we arrived, everyone on the tour bus was like, "Connor, what the fuck does that say?" I told people, I was like, yeah, there's gonna be Welsh everywhere. All the signs are in Welsh and English. But I guess they just didn't understand what that meant. And like, when we arrived, the first thing we could see was this sign. They were like, "What the fuck is that?" So there's humps in the road, and they're all translated, and they just kept asking me to explain what all the translated things were. And we have a thing, our word for humps is tumpathai. And I was like, yeah, it's just tumpathai, isn't it? It's humps. You just never fucking use this word in Welsh, by the way. But I know this word. So that just means humps in Welsh. So fucking weird. And they just kept asking me to translate stuff. And then I took them to the Welsh castle, the Cardiff. Well, it's not really a castle, it's a keep. It's kind of a shit castle, really. But it's the only one in Cardiff, and it's in the city centre. I took a picture of it as well. And they loved it. All the Americans were like, "Whoa, it's so awesome seeing a castle." I'm like, "This is not a castle, it's a keep. Shit. We got way better ones in North Wales. Come to North Wales, come see the real castles." And so I was, and everyone kept telling me about Welsh stuff. And I loved hitting them with the, "No, actually, I am Welsh." And they would look at me like, "You sound Welsh." Like, "No, I'm Welsh." Like, "Prove it." I'm like, just start speaking in Welsh, and they're like, but even most people in South Wales don't speak Welsh either. So when I'd speak Welsh, they were like, "Huh?" So that was fun. And then after that, we had our show. I was eating in Greg's in Cardiff, and a fan stopped me outside of Greg's, or all of us, and wanted the picture, and I was just holding the Greg's whilst we did this picture, which was kind of fun. I was like, "Fan meet up at Greg's?" You finally got to show off? I did. I did finally get to show off. But we did I guess I didn't tell you guys the conclusion. They didn't actually find a venue for us to play at in Cardiff, which is like the Students' Union, which was super kind of a bizarre venue because it was basically just a room that we just squished 700 people into. And it was a lot of fun doing a show in Wales. But also one of my childhood friends got to come, which I was super stoked about because I haven't seen him in so long. And then another friend from my school who now works for the Wales, like ITV, but does a bunch of stuff for the Welsh networks, came. And I did a bunch of Welsh interviews. And I'm hoping they'll be released at some point so I can show you guys. I did a bunch of video interviews in Welsh, which was fucking hard. Because my Welsh is not as good as it used to be, so I was struggling. But it would be cool to have, to react to those or have them. So hopefully they come out at some point. And then we drove back to London, got there at like 4 a.m. And then I was like dead, grabbing my stuff from the bus, like, oh. Went to the hotel, passed the fuck out. And then just chilled out in London for a while. Which was great. Got to see a bunch of my friends. And just hang out with them. And then after that, I drove up to Wales to see my parents for a little bit. Hung out with them. It was super nice. But dude, I lost my phone in the taxi. Oh, it was so bad. We went out for dinner. And I took my phone with me. And I was certain that I brought my phone with me. And then I got to the restaurant. And I couldn't find my phone. I was like, what? I must have just left it at home. But the whole meal, it's all I could think about. And I was trying to enjoy the meal with my parents. Because, you know, I was only having one, like, dinner with them before I went back to London. And I was like, what the fuck? Problem is that my phone didn't have internet because I didn't have a British SIM. So I couldn't track where it was. But I was certain that it was in the taxi. But if it was at my house, it would ping. So it wasn't at my house, but it wasn't on me. So I knew it was in the taxi, so I called up the taxi company. I was like, hey, can you send that dude back? I'm certain that it's in the taxi. I will pay whatever it costs. Just bring this dude back. And eventually they were like, okay. I was like, I'll pay fucking triple. Just tell this dude to come back. And they were like, but the guy says it's not in the taxi. I'm like, it's in the taxi. I know it's in the taxi. Pay this dude to come back. And I was like, what? Well, I wonder if this guy might be trying to like, just take the phone and be like, oh, I don't know where it is. I was like, I don't know. So the dude actually drove back, which I was like, okay, well, if he's going to steal it, he wouldn't drive back, right? Unless unless he drove it and then he wanted to prove that he didn't, I don't know, it was a whole thing. So I thought bro yoinked it. I rock up to the car, and I just see it. And in between the seat and the seat belt, there's like, my phone is wedged perfectly in it where you could easily miss it. But it's like wedged in with the seat belt. And I get it, and I'm like, oh, thank God. But I felt so bad, because I couldn't focus at dinner and talk with my parents as much. Which I was obviously talking with them, but the whole time my mind was preoccupied with this. But shout out to the guy at the restaurant, who, halfway through the meal, this guy goes, are you a voice actor? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, I follow you on Twitter. I was like, oh, thanks, man. I never get recognized in Wales, by the way. Because it's a lot of older people. And the dude gave me a free drink and a discount, which he didn't need to do, which I appreciate so much. And then I was like, dude, why'd you do this? I was happy to pay full price. He's like, I shit you not. Nicest dude ever. He looked at me and he goes, us Welsh boys gotta stick together. I was like, why am I sharing this? I was like, oh, what a nice dude. Such a nice dude. Very nice. And so then I went back to London, hung out with my friends for like a few days, went back to Japan, and now I'm here. And then we're back on that grind. So that was all of the Europe's stuffs. It was a ton of fun. It was kind of crazy. It didn't feel like I was gone for 3 weeks. It did feel like I was gone for a while, but I can't pin it how it felt. But hey, we're back, you know? We're back, boys. Easy. Back to the giant monkey in the background. Hell yeah. So we're chilling. And chat, before we continue the stream, I need a goddamn coffee. So let me go do that. I still feel like I have jet lag, even though I woke up today at 6 a.m., which is fine. 6 a.m. is great, because I have time to go to the gym and do a bunch of stuff. But I still feel tired, which kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. That monkey moved. It didn't move. It didn't move, guys. Come on, it didn't move. He didn't move. Oh yeah, we have the other stuff that I can talk about while we were gone. I will talk in a moment about some other stuff while we were touring, but that's like the TLDR timeline. That wasn't a TLDR, it was a very long one. Let me BRB chat, and we'll get a coffee. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, gamers. I'm gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere! I don't know if you went anywhere. Yo, yo, yo! Oh my god, this coffee's so good. Yum, yum, coffee's so good. Maybe I should do an NPC stream. Yum, yum! Coffee shoishi. Scatter. No! Why are you going? Come back! Dude, I developed an ulcer on my, like, look at that. Oh, like right there. Oh, British teeth. Hurts so much. Herbs? Fuck off, chat. Ouch. Yeah. Alright. Vitamin B and C helps heal fast. That's all I'm getting. I ain't drinking no goddamn orange juice. Can't let me do it. Vitamin B deficiency. Where can I get vitamin B? Meat. Oh. I definitely get too much of that. Go to doctor? I'm not going to fucking doctor for an ulcer, chat. What the fuck? So... yeah, obviously, whilst we were traveling, I talked about it a little bit yesterday, and I can't go into, like, too much detail on some things, just because some things are still ongoing, but, obviously, I was involved, in the Creator League, which, Mr. Beast also promoted. Type of drama, okay, yeah. So, Mr. Beast released this video, and then I think at this point, where is it? Well, that's me. That's me right there. Released this video promoting the Creator League. Yeah, you guys despair, aware. So the timeline of what happened is actually really interesting. So let me. Again, I'm not gonna. I can't. I'm not, for like legal reasons. I can't talk about certain things. But I can. Can I restart this? But I can tell you roughly what happened. I can give you like a rough outline. Overline? The fuck's an overline, Connor? So I do the announcement tweet, which is on like I don't know what day is this. Does this come out? 2 weeks ago. Great. September 3rd. September 2nd, I think I do my announcement tweet. September 2nd, so 029. Do this, and then let's do 039. Oh yeah, we should do it over here. Let's do it over here. Uh-oh. No, it's nothing bad. But I'll just tell you, I can just talk about it a little bit more so you guys have a bit more context. So, we dropped the teaser. Is there like a text? Can I just write in this? Okay, it's fine. Teaser. Teaser comes out, which is like whatever. We have that. People are kind of like, okay. Then we have announcement. Oh fuck. Let's do it cursive. Just do it doctor, so you get the deal. British handwriting. Don't worry about it. I'm using a mouse. God damn it, chat. Okay. And then all while this is going on, so I post this. Literally, like, 10 min before I do the Denmark show. Okay, okay. So I post it 10 minutes for the Denmark show, and I had like not a great feeling about it. And then I do the show, and I see like, alright, there's not that much talk on Twitter about it, so it should be fine. So I go, sleep. Sleep. Get them Z's. Get them Z's. What is it? You get it. Yeah, you get it. Sleep. Put a little sleepy hat on. That's like a dick. Okay. I go to sleep. I wake up. Fucking Mr. Beast has posted the video. And so this is where the public conversation around it went from like 0 to 100, obviously, because this video had like, by the time I woke up, this video had 10 million views. Which is just insane. And so obviously a lot more eyes. A lot more eyes were on the project. That was like boobs. And then I started getting a ton of backlash on Twitter. And I was like, okay, well, I think given the situation, I think there was some merit to it. And then I had asked some questions about, again, I'm trying to be very careful here not to get myself in trouble. I asked some questions about what was happening more. And found out that maybe some information that I had was not the case. That kind of led me to maybe some information I had prior was not the full picture. So I'd kind of been not given the full explanation of everything. So I made my tweet. I made my tweet about it, saying that I'm pulling out. This one. Where I was like, dude, I just fucked up. Like, I didn't know. I had agreed to do something that I didn't fully understand. Pretty much everything I say here. I can't say too much more, because there's still some things ongoing that I need to deal with. But that's basically the gist. That's pretty much all I can say right now. And I promise you, chat, when I can say more, I will say more. So I pulled out immediately when I found out about all the stuff that was involved. Or tried to pull out, sorry. And then basically this then turned in, dude, I muted like 500 accounts. This turned into me liking all people to support. I think I muted them all. Let me see. They're pretty all at the bottom. I muted like 400 fucking accounts. If you open this on a private Twitter, I wonder what on an incognito. I wonder if they all come to the top. Why can't I see any of the replies? Do I have to be logged in to see the replies? Basically, it turned into like for 4 days after this. For like 15. Yeah, look at it. Alright, I found another one I gotta mute. Get a load of this guy, get an engagement, because he knows how many people will try to convince him of what he already knows. Well played, sir. I know you love the blockchain. You also know, like, what are these dudes? Alright, I mean, here we go. Mute this guy. Anyone with a hexagon? I just muted. Look at this. Block him? No. Muting is so much better. So many NFT bros.
Week cause I got fired from my job. Hopefully I find a better one, Sag. Also,
Lol, what?
never understand the love
so
for
many.
NFT.
I've never seen hexagons on Twitter before. Look how many hexagon profile pictures there are. This is insane. And for days after this, all my Twitter was people just being like, so at CDawgVA, why don't you like NFTs? NFTs this, NFTs that. And it's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I do not give a single fuck if the technology is cool until you motherfuckers sort all this shit out and give me one concrete usage for this that makes goddamn sense. And not you guys like puffing smoke up each other's assholes. And it's bullshit until then. The problem is, with all of this nonsense, is that NFTs and all this blockchain shit, which the technology at some point will make sense and will be useful, I'm sure, but right now is complete bullshit. It's just a bunch of scams right now. So even if it is the future, you have to recognize that these people have absolutely botched all of this shit so much, beyond belief right now, that the PR is so bad that even like a crumb of a mention of this shit gets people fucking pissed because because these fuckers have ruined it. Not that it was cool to begin with or anything, but they've made it such a cesspit to go near that it's just awful. Sorry, I'm just ranting and not coming up with any kind of thoughts that make any sense here. Listen, I think it's one of those situations where I'm sure the technology will at some point prove very useful to human society or whatever, but we're not there yet, and there is no good use for it that you can promote. And the fact that everyone is just telling you to put money in their thing or invest in them, and you look at their Twitter and it looks like a fucking self-help thing half the time. You're just like, what the fuck is this shit? They're all just promoting each other. It's just all kind of weird ass scam. So nobody wants to be involved with it. So these fucking idiots just tweeting at me, getting angry at me. They love making it seem like you're in the past, that they're like Gigabrain in the future because they get it. So it's just this weird, they love it. They love being like, you just imagine hating the technology, imagine being in the past. And it's like, bro, imagine tying your entire fucking life worth to some fucking broke-ass PNG exchanging, like Roblox has more depth to what you're doing right now. Like, what are you doing? I don't know, I'm trying to come up with some tactful insult. Like Roblox, the stock exchange that is predatory towards children, is easier to convince people to use, and is more widely accepted than this just exchanging information and the usage and ownership of tokens online. How did you guys fuck that up so badly? Roblox is basically child slave labor mixed with a child stock market, and they somehow have a much better PR than these dudes just trading PNGs. How did that happen? How did you guys fuck that up? And I can tell you guys how. It's because every single NFT bro is insufferable. It's not about the tech, it's about how goddamn insufferable those people are. So, yeah. That's kind of where I stand on that. That's my rant over. And if you know, I guess they just kind of proved that to be the case by just looking at the tweets. And I think, yeah, it's just ridiculous. I gotta stop opening Twitter. I had Twitter open to prove points to you guys, and I just keep clicking it. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? So I can say I was in a Mr. Beast video now. So that's cool. So some people bring up good questions about it. And again, I will give as much of the information and answers I can give you guys when I have them. But obviously right now, because contracts are a tough thing, I have to be very careful what I'm saying. But I can give more answers in the future. But trust me, my statement that I put on Twitter is kind of the general thoughts and feelings about it all, and the truth from my side. So yeah, you can kind of go with that. So anyway, I mean, okay, chat. Even if I did sign an NDA, which I'm like, it doesn't matter NDA or not. There's just certain things if you have a contract and stuff that you obviously can and can't say, especially when you're trying to, like, you know, you're trying to deal with it. So there's just that. But I'll talk about it more when I have a chance. Because I would love to. I would like to talk about it more. And then we had that stream. And then we had that. Oh my god, that's so loud. And then we had the stream where I promoted the Samsung monitor, which was cool, but oh my god, was it stressful doing it in the UK while traveling. Doing a stream while trying to travel, and I kind of felt bad that I could only stream for like 30 minutes on my channel. I kind of felt bad that I just was like, hi guys, I'm gone. But it turned out really well, and I was super stoked to play more Risk of Rain. I'll take any reason to play Risk of Rain. Was very happy about that. Mouse saved me. Mouse is great. I'm glad Mouse joined me. I might play some Fortnite a little bit in the stream with Mouse. Mouse is down. Just for like an hour or two. We'll see. But I'm getting that Samsung monitor, and I gotta think what I want to do with it. Because right now I have 3 monitors, and I do want to keep gaming not on... I want to game on the 16:9 aspect ratio just for the stream sake. But I do want to incorporate it somehow into the setup. I just don't know how to put it. I don't know where to put it. Where would it go? Where should I put it, chat? I have 3 monitors right now. I'd love a 4th. Put it on the roof? Fuck, but I can't. There's no way I can mount that. Maybe 2 monitor above? Could do. Behind my head? I could use it for, like, a wall thing. Somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea what to do with it. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. Make a chat wall? We could make a chat wall. Could be cool. Could be just like that. I think Pete has the one. I got the newer one. It was the newer one. So the one that's the newer version of what Pete got. It's crazy. It's like 57 inches. It's so big. Like, I can't even, like, do that and fit it all in. Which is ridiculous. Bedroom FAP screen. Surround sound. The surrounded FAP. Yes. Is this... I'm sorry. Is this hentai? 4K? Weird aspect ratio compatible? I hope so. Yeah, I could swap 2 for 1. But I like having the main one in the middle here. I have a slight curved one in the middle as well. Is it actually comfy to use? I think... Because you can, like, split it all up. I think the problem was that my desk was just a little too close to me. I think I would definitely have it further back. Because you can't really... I think there's, like, an optimal viewing angle for curved monitors. And it was just too close to me when I was doing that stream. But it was still... I mean, it still looked great. I really like curved monitors, even if it's, like, slight... right now I have one that's super slightly curved, and it's pretty nice. I do have a standing desk as well, but I have no room left on the desk, so I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I have literally no room left on my desk, so I think I have to redo my entire setup if I want to fit it. Which I don't know how to do. Yeah. Use Ergotron HX monitor arm. I think I have those. I think I already have 2 of those. Am I crazy? I feel like I have 2 of those. Let me see if I have that. I'm Googling it. Oh, you can get a 2-in-1? What does HX mean? It's a $500 arm. I already have 2 Ergotrons. Yeah. You get a proper mount for them too? Yeah, I mean, a mount to hold up that thing is crazy. Work with a tech YouTuber to get a setup makeover. Please, tech YouTubers, give me a makeover. I'm in dire need. My desk is gross. You are not weird for saying H, by the way. Like you said in another vid at one point. Hear from a lot of people, actually. It's just the British way of saying H. You just say it H. 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 British people be like H. Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, that's basically like all the Europe stuff. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Before we maybe chill out for a little games. RV stream. Oh yeah, RV stream. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, we also will have I don't know if mood ends. I haven't done it. No, I don't think he's seen it. Okay. Yeah, the RV stream, and then also chat. I'll just tell you this now, chat. All right, a little between me and you. I am going to be doing like, because we had merch during the charity auction. We're going to be having like our actual first merch drop on my channel, which I haven't done in like forever. I actually think I've never done a merch drop. I've done like, I've released 1 or 2 pieces of merch here and there, but like I've never done like a merch drop before. And it's really nice. I just got it today. It's super comfortable and chill, so super hyped. Skip ad. I'm just telling you guys about it. It's not an ad. So yeah, it'll be fun. Can I show it? I gotta ask. Let me have a look-sees. Let me ask now. Am I able to show? Yes. Let's see. Do. A bit of a sneak peek. Maybe. I'll never tell. Oh, they're typing. I can find out now if I can show it to you guys. Please tell us when. So it'll be like, we're doing it like kind of themed with RV. Because it's going to be about during the RV stream. I think it'll be up for sale. So it'll be fun. Some nice little bits as well. Super stoked about it. The hoodie and shirt design goes hard. I'm hyped to be able to wear it. How long are they going for? I actually don't know. I think it'll be like, I actually don't know. Actually, it's a great question. I don't know this stuff. I should know this stuff, but I don't. Got a lot of other stuff going on, chat. Just trying to be a streamer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. I can share it. Oh, okay. Do we have mods here? Mods, I'm gonna message you. We have... You do? Okay. Is Stal in here?
Would you ever consider playing Animal Crossing? It's one of my all-time favorite
I'll message you, kitten.
It's such a chill game.
Calling you kitten sounds so bad out of context. Foster kitten. This sounds so bad out of context. I'll message you. I need to set up a command, actually. Let me... Yeah, they are here. Okay. Oh, kitten, sorry, kitten sounds so bad. Foster, I'm gonna send it. I got it with Stellan. Would you ever play Animal Crossing? Good question. I don't know. I don't think I would on stream, if I'm honest with you. It's not really the kind of game I'd normally stream. I also don't know what we'll do earlier. Been jumping over the past week because I got fired from my job. Hopefully I can find it better on Sag. Also, I never understand and love NFTs. Non-functioning testicles. Well, Emma, I hope you get a job soon. Because at the rate you send me donos, you gotta get a job. You cannot keep this up. Alright, chat. You can try merch. There you go. And then it'll take you to CDawgVA.com. Let me... I'll show you a little thing. The merch will go up for sale. You can put your email in there. And yeah, you'll be notified when it goes on sale. I'm not actually sure when it goes on sale, but I do have some of the pieces. I can show you. I'll show you guys some of it. I'll get you guys hyped about it. I'm stoked. Alright, chat. I got the merch. Alright. First of all, hey, look at this keychain. Isn't this cute? I got a giant ass keychain. You should just sit on the merch. It's so comfortable. You can sit on it. Password? Don't worry about the password. Oh god. Look at this badass keychain. It's so big. Little monkey driving an RV. And then it's got like a little plate. Isn't that cute? And we got like little monkey cups. Cause we wanted it to be like, feel like you're, you know, you're camping. So like little cups like that. Chill. Well, nice. I thought it'd be fun. It'd be cool. I just thought it'd be nice. Crap just dropped the hard drive. So cool. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, guys. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to kind of make it feel like if I'm going to release merch that it feels like kind of for something.
Have you ever played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? You should play.
Oh, I want to play that.
Challenging monkey platformer.
We got the... So I you know me, guys. I like wearing plain stuff. So I was like, can we make it like kind of basic for like the most part? So kind of like took that. We got like that. It's like color blocked. Like the trash taste kind of the style that we did. It's nice. Yeah, we got a little monkey driving an RV on the back. Same shirt. Yeah, exactly. Goes hard. Oh, yeah, you guys are gassing me up, dude. And then this one I won't spoil. Oh no, that's the thing. So I don't actually have all the merch yet. There are some other pieces too. Oh, the hoodie is my favorite one. That one's so sick. Hoodies like this, right? Like that, green and yellow, and then on the back we got that. It looks chill, right? It's nice colors. I wanted to feel like outdoorsy, you know? We have a t-shirt which is like a similar design on the back. And it's color block. I'll actually wear it. It's chill. And then we have some other stuff too that's that will come out as well. I think you'll be. I think you guys will be. Oh, I got this a hat too. Look at the hat. Because I wear hats all the time. Got a little banana hat. This guy's just kind of like a trucker hat, but not quite. Got a little banana hat. Like CDawg on the back. Oh, so cute. Isn't that nice? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cute? Hell yeah. And there's one other big piece that'll be released with it as well, which I'm stoked about because I've always wanted to have one of those, and I'm super stoked that it'll oh yes, there's one other piece as well. Gotta make sure that it will be in the collection that I'm super hyped about. So yeah, that's like the merch. So if you wanna put your email in to know when the pre-orders open, you can do that, because I actually don't know when the pre-orders open. But it will be soon. I'm super excited because I haven't done merch like ever, just mainly because I just didn't want to spend time doing it. So it's kind of nice to be able to get some themed ones. Yeah. Well, it'll be available worldwide. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong with that, so don't quote me. No weak chin merch? What? Why would you want weak chin merch? What the heck? Weak chin merch? Like, because my criteria for merch is that I have to wear it myself. Because I don't believe in releasing merch that you don't wear. And so I really wanted to design it in a way that I would actually just wear it. And so hopefully you guys also enjoy it. The most Redbubble merch ever. I appreciate the comments. Yeah, North Korea shipping. I don't know about North Korea. I think they got bigger things to worry about. They got bigger fish to fry, guys. Just that when. Yeah, I just want to, like, if we're going to have events and stuff, I just want to get merch that drops around those events. It would be fucking cool to have cyclothon merch. That's what I really want to get when we do the next cyclothon. If we do one, I guess. We haven't decided fully, but listen, I'm going to do another cyclothon one way or another. It would be cool to have, like, cycling-themed merch. Would be cool. Bold cap when? Don't remind me. That's just for me. That one's just for me. That one's just for me. The Irish merch. Why would I have Irish merch? What? My hair looks better now. Well, that's what taking Finastride will do for you, gentlemen.
For the private jet fund. Also, hoodie looking fire, definitely picking it up. Podjays, keep it up.
Oh, thanks, man.
Love the content.
Appreciate it. Will the pre-orders be ready in the shit? Yeah, the pre-orders should be... it should be open for purchase in like 2 weeks, I think. Or less than that, maybe. Like 2 weeks, probably. Oh, unlock emulation. Thank you for the 5. Today has officially been your 6-year subs on Twitch. Wow, yeah. 72 months you've subbed for, Mortabella. Finally more Connor merch. It's been literally years. You still have your OG shirt from 2018. Oh my god. 72 months sub to me. Oh my goodness. Insanity. And Dara, hey, how you doing, Dara? Nice seeing you around again. Thanks for the 10, I appreciate it. Welcome back, Monkey. Had a blast seeing you guys on the tour. Which show did you go to? You've been subbed for 30 months! Holy moly. I've been streaming so long now that, like, everyone who subs to me is... I never see anyone who subbed for, like, 3 months. It's always, like, 6 months or more. Insanity. Like, most of these people who have redeemed their subs, like, 15, 16, 13, 17 months. That's so crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Been to the Rotterdam show. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. It's September? I guess so, yeah. It would have been nice to be able to do the RV trip in September, huh? Sadly not. We had to, the scheduling, we've had to change the date like 15 goddamn times. It's been a pain in the ass, but we finally got locked in. I'm super excited. Some of the stuff we're going to be doing. Very hyped. Thank you for all the people who just subbed as well, resubbed. Some long resubs there. Appreciate it. 30 months? Oh, some of the 3 months. There we go. Hey. 22 months, 30 months, 28 months, 10 months. Unhinged. Just subbed last night. This is like my second time on Twitch. What the hell? Second time on Twitch and you already shelling out money? Very kind of you, sir. Europe or America tour, which one's better? In which capacity are you asking that question? Because if we're talking like, from like a enjoyment standpoint, the Europe tour was just better. You gotta remember, chat, half of America, there's fucking nothing to do. I'm sorry, chat, but there is not a lot to do in Mississippi, alright? There's not a lot to do in between Ohio and Boston. You know, Europe, there's just always something, you know? So I think just for enjoyment, I definitely enjoyed the Europe tour more, just because there was never a place that was, like, not interesting. Whereas, why is WhatsApp doing that? Silence. Whereas, you know, in America, there are a lot of cities or a lot of towns that were just kind of like, okay, not a lot to do here. But it was always, I mean, Europe, because you're in a new country every single day, it's super exciting. I think that was definitely the fun part. Tokyo has spoiled you. What do you mean? How does that have anything to do with it? Did Chris join us on a London show? He did not. I messaged Chris a few days before. I was like, Chris, are you coming to the show? He was like, oh, I didn't think you were actually serious. I was like, what? Why would we not want you there? I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think you were serious. What the fuck?